I sense many things here. Death among them. Did the person who worked here also live in storage?
Okay, that was quite the start to my return. Hello everyone, welcome back to more Subnautica Below Zero. After, let's just say a little bit, I have no idea how long it's been, because I have been busy doing other things. That also means that I don't know where we were. So let's check my quest log, if I can remember the buttons. Let's see. The personal log. Not necessary. This game doesn't have a quest log. Sleeping. Okay. Beacon magnatures, that's probably good. Okay, I've been at an architect artifact. That's good. Oh yeah, alien distress. No, wait. Hang on a second. Let's see, yeah. There are two alien distress call origins. Are they the same place? Yes, for some reason there are two of them. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And then there is the pilot, which I have no idea what it is yet. Yeah, we'll figure it out. So currently getting a decent amount of supplies. Let's see what I have. My sea track. I have. For some reason I do have a platform. I have no recollection of why that is. I have been to the bottom of here, looked around a bit. I don't know if I got enough research to build the... Yet, no, I can make the bronze suit. I just need plasteel, power cell, enameled glass, computer chip, and the platform. Let's start by doing that, I guess.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Since it's not appearing on my manager, it's most likely not been made yet. Right, I have plasteel, I have glass. I need to just turn it into enamel glass, which I believe is done with diamonds in this game. I need a computer chip that should be made with 2 copper, a gold, 2 silver ore, and some resources that I don't seem to have at hand. Yeah, let's see. Computer chip requires table core, which I don't have on me. Okay. Number glass is diamond and lead, so... Do I have lead? 1. Okay, I didn't need the silver. Now I just need to find table cord samples. Just jumping straight back in. See, the sea track does not have a dedicated storage hold on it, so I'll just need to find the items I'm looking for. Ouch. Oh yeah, that's right. You can crash into those things. There should at least be some towards the drop pod. Not too far away, I don't think. Yeah, but those creatures are also about, so that's not great. Ooh, I might have been spotted. Then I should just be quick. Oh, what? Okay, that's not bones. It's an important form of coral. I believe this region has table coral. Or is that still yet closer to the drop pod? I'm probably still close yet. This region isn't entirely the same as the area you land in. But I should just make sure to get a bunch of table coral so I don't have to make these trips all too often. Let's see. Okay, this is slightly peculiar. I believe there would be more table coral around. Anyways, I'm going to need this guy. Let's see. No. Snow soccer fur is not necessary. Oosters are cool. The rest can just remain here as additional supplies. I don't really need anything of these. Magnetite is probably just good to have, but I need storage for the table coral. Oh yeah, these guys. They can stay for now. I'll be picking up more later anyway. Right, okay. I'm gonna test my second possibility that the table coral are in this biome, just deeper in. So I do believe that's a possibility. Right. Have I visited this place? It looks like it. Oh, table coral. But also this thing. Let's do a little bit of a runner. Ish, another one. Ah. They aren't particularly dangerous, they are just a tad bit annoying. Yeah, there's a single table coral, but I would prefer more. Right, we're just doing it like this. More stump. Crescent moon coral. Okay, that's the name of the bony
Warning,
growths.
passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
That's fine, I'll manage. I believe I have some down here. Have I have flown a bit off course now. I have no idea where I were when I found the mass amounts. Oh well. There's another one. There were a bunch by cave opening. Yeah, there are some. I can fit another two. The chamber corals are one of the things I wish you were able to plant. But as far as I know, that's not possible. Have I scanned you? Yeah. That's just a sea truck fragment. Right, let's see. Delta Station docks. Turn that off. Save electricity. You can know the sounds. None of them can hurt me. That's another sea truck fragment. Right. Here's my base. Did I unlock the recipe for the moon pool? can't remember. No, but I did unlock the sea truck dock. I do want to get that one going at some point. Oh, you know, I have a moon pool. That's just a question of how much infrastructure I want to build on this specific base. Although at the moment, this does really just seem like the place I will make my main base. Right. What do I need titanium mine kit and lubricant for this thing. Easy to make. Let's see here. Bronze suit depth module. Yeah. Let's see. I would preferably not drop it over the pit, so let's deploy it here. Close enough. Right, the power cell, yes, I forgot about that one. Let's see here. Power cells require those battery grooves and some silicon. I don't have the battery grooves, yeah. Not optimal. Let's think about this. The truck dock would be nice to have. Advanced welding kit is easy to make. Let's see, apart from that, it was the thing here. The titanium I should have enough for, then it's just a poor glass, which I also should have the resources for. Let's just make the resources for it and see if I can find a place to set it. Let's see, the advanced wiring kit. Oh, I needed 2 core samples. I thought I only used 1. Oh. In that case, it's especially then it's especially important that I get myself the extra table cords. There we go. Did I? Oh yeah, the titanium ingots is cheaper in this game, that's right. Which is good, because then I can see here. The sea track dock, the entrance point seems to be at the end. In which case...
Vital signs stabilizing.
In which case it would potentially be best to think about which direction I would most likely come from. I would definitely not come from there. There's a wall. Most of the map is to the north. Or to the... more or less to the north or to the west. Actually, hang on a second. I can double check this because I do have the map. So where is the map? Maps. And I'm here. More or less in the middle. So, the question is just where am I most likely going to come from? And the answer is probably north, so let's insert it. Annoying. Let's try to place it there. Can I insert? No. What I can do, however, is do this. Oh, actually, no. Most likely going to do it like this, because then I can also hit the moon pool on another side. So, yeah. And those two were not connected, so...
Oxygen.
Right. Oops, I accidentally destroyed too much. We have to finish this. Yeah, there we go. We go finish this thing first. It'll try to hook up. This will decrease my structural integrity by too much. So I now need to repair my base. Nah, it's fine.
Hull integrity restored. Draining
Then it was
systems
just a
initiated.
question of what does the reinforcements cost? 1 lithium and 3 titanium. I don't have much titanium left in this place, which means I'll have to go find more. Okay. Let's see what I can find. I don't remember if every single deposit can have titanium or if it's just a selection. Might only be the no, never mind, the sandstone ones too. But do the alright, that's right, these aren't called shale sandstone, these are based on what, like, extra metal, which means all of them should be able to have titanium. Yep. Let's see, reinforcement. Put it on this side. Moon pool dock. Can I enter this thing? Maybe? Yes.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. Didn't seem entirely safe, but whatever. What titanium iron kit and lubricant I do not have. The secondary quest, I need more batteries. So yeah. Alien intruder, also known as Among Us. And this thing. Yeah, that's fine. Comes a chip upgrade. I'm also going to need to find the resources for the moon pool and also find a place where I can build it, because that one is going to be quite important. Especially for the prawn suit. We need to make the prawn suit upgrades in there. I showed it. You can't hurt me, we lads. Just calm down, shall ya? Remember the cost of the batteries. They are approximately 2 river plants per pro, that's fine. Should be able to get that. No. The real question is, where am I going to get the titanium I need? I don't believe I have any titanium in the drop pod, although I might be wrong about that. Let's see it. Okay, silver, some copper, that's going to be useful. Something, nothing. 34. Right, let's go grab 2 more ribbon plants so that I can just quickly wash out 3 batteries. Ribbon plant, copper, titanium. Since I'm starting to get some copper, let's just make some more batteries then. 3. Need quite a bit of them later on, probably. Ooh, a PDA. Altera misplaces 1 kilometer capital ship Aurora. Yes. That did happen indeed. I scan? Oh. Strange. Seems to have scanned all the stuff but not actually taken any of it. Rather not taken the PDA for some reason. Unusual to say the least. Yeah. A single ribbon plant more. Judging by where I went, there should be 1 in the cave here. Since the water up here, who am I to judge? What's going on? Ah, there's a thunderstorm. Ooh. Then. Well, let's see it. Get to crafting. Batteries. The wiring kit for the reactor. Another battery. A battery. A power cell. And the battery. Right, let's see. It's good. Grab lithium, 2 of those. I'm gonna grab a painting for science. Don't worry about it. So look for some scrap just to get more titanium, and also some other things I've already forgotten the names of. The stable coral. Oop, another one. We need a lot of these computer chips throughout the game. Might as well get the resources for them earlier. Smart there. Go. These guys. Not fun. Let's just stick up. Never mind. Can't stick too close to the seafloor. Getting near my crush depth now. There's another table core.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen
Yeah,
efficiency decreased.
Yeah, it's nice that you warned me of the... What is it called again? Oxygen deficiency, but I don't think I need updates on every time I go below 100
I've been
meters.
able to sense the location of an important artifact.
Huh?
I will share its coordinates so you can report it.
Got it.
Thanks, Alan.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Well, guess I'll simply go there right away. Oh no, that place first, there. Oh, there might be some stuff there. I can see the blue shine of...
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Oh, no, never mind, I've been there already. Oh. Right, let's see. The alien artifact is a bit deeper than I'll be able to get with my C-track. In that case, I'll just need to get as close as possible. It seems to go through here. Some fragment down there. But no consistent way down there. Oh, my inventory is full. See, it's there. I have a feeling I might have to dive into the depth of the middle part to actually find it. It will definitely be safer with the prawn suit.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
But it's not impossible on my own. Because there are these oxygen blooms around.
Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Let's try. Let's see. 88? It gives me about 30 oxygen. Creatures down here that do not like my presence. That's fine. I don't really like them either. How do I... We also have gel stacks, okay. It's important info. Let's equip this to full so I can actually move around a bit quicker. This?
Another site found. Perhaps its data will tell me something useful.
I somehow...
I've collected enough data to extrapolate the location of a component necessary to assemble my body.
Right, where am I supposed to go then?
I will provide a signal.
What's this?
Signal location
Oh, storage
uploaded
module.
to PDA.
Hey, I've got the storage... No, never mind, I haven't gotten it. I need 2 more. I just need oxygen.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Right. Oh! Wow. What was that? Right, I got the storage module. Sweet. Battery, don't have room for that.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, there's another room up there, good. Now, where is the other way in
Warning.
then?
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Warning. Maximum depth
Other
reached.
with such a fallible and inferior body?
Excuse me.
Excuse you? My body is anything but inferior. I work hard for my body to be able to do what it does.
Oh, that's the
but
wrong
its
one.
overall form is not ideal.
Oh,
For example, consider its use of primitive ball and socket joints.
Is there
yes.
anything you don't find primitive? Humans bartered with evolution to get more brain wrinkles and opposable thumbs.
Ooh.
It is true the opposable thumb is excellent, but all corporeal forms are temporary. The ability to be reborn when a body breaks down is paramount.
Nah.
My body is my own and I cherish it. It grows with me. Humans have one life. We plant trees we can never experience the shade of.
No.
We build for the next generation.
Noble, but again, truly inefficient.
So true,
You
Misty.
are incredibly frustrating, you know that?
I hope to see the forms of my people again.
Right. Here we go. Test out the dock.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ooh, fancy. And then this thing will hopefully charge. Well, my battery seems to be draining quite quickly, so yes, that should be the case. Yes, I forgot the lube. I should have some spare lube lying around. There we go. I'm sorry, little one, but you will be excellent fuel for my base. I regret nothing. Let's see. Next step. I was supposed to build a moon pool. I need more lubricant, and I need to stop pressing escape because that's not the correct button. I should have brought the lube back at the other base. Good. There we go. I have still lead, which I believe I should have enough of. These. I don't have a water source yet, do I? No. But I need the moon pool, and I have the fun plant. That's nice. Again, wrong button. Ooh, a body cache. So. Let's just swim across normally. And hope that that guy can't catch up with me right now. It doesn't seem like it. I should just grab enough resources to make a bunch of lube and a bunch of rubber sheets. This place, I believe I have robbed. Whether I see an opportunity. Yoink. These guys need to be more careful. Let's see. Just making sure. Nothing here. Yoink. Look at this. The Arctic Peeper. And then straight for the drop pod. Maybe I get 2 lube per bulb, but 1 rubber. It's either 2 rubber per bulb or 2 bulbs per rubber. And then the other one for the other. Let's see. Lubricant is 1 to 1. Silicon is 1 to 2. And I'm out. Just no action bringing those along with me. I need more fuel generation after all. Please be bulbs. Oh. No clusters. This is so sad. Oh no. Probably gonna turn most of this into lube. There we go. I should have room for 3 more clusters or 2. But first, let's see here. There we go. So the architect body cache seems to be around the same direction as the pilot's last known location, wherever that pilot is. Can I? Not that. No, don't you dare. Did you take anything? No. Wait, oh yeah, I'm at the point where they're giving me stuff. That's nice. The unblinking eye of the sea truck. I need to make one of those storage modules as well. But how expensive are those? Plastier wiring, oh, a bunch of lead. I need quite a bit of lead, it seems. What's going on here? Oh, nothing interesting. Let's see, yeah. The moon pool. I could place it like... Yeah, here, it seems like a good place. More or less just above the hit. And I have just about enough pulse strength to support it. Let's see. Put in another 3. Oh, one of them created about 200 energy, that's nice. Okay, so for the... Let's see it immediately. 3 titanium, 1 computer chip, 1 copper wire. I do not have any spare titanium, because of course I don't. I don't have enough copper, because of course I don't. I don't have enough of the resources I wish, because of course I don't. Which means I'm gonna have to head out. Make some more lubricant and a rubber sheet. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. I don't really need to carry down the spy painting anymore. However, what I do need to start looking for now is food. Water. I also need the... I don't remember if it was Galena or Argentite. This is gold. I also need to find sandstone. Which is a of an annoyance. Right, copper. I don't like these noises because it's kind of off-putting when you're just swimming around in the dark depths. You have no idea what you're going to meet. You'd rather not turn around to see a giant monster munching your behind. Or at least I wouldn't. Don't know about you freaks.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Let's see. Ah, have I? I have most likely scanned this
The
place.
artifact you found contains traces
Oh, never
of
mind.
information suggesting what has become of my people.
Just found an artifact while looking for lead. Maybe there's lead in the artifact. Maybe there's lead in my brain. I wish there was lead in my brain, but I feel like I was born in the wrong generation for that. Lead brain. I haven't found a single piece of lead. Lead. Titanium. Silver. Lead. Titanium. I don't have enough room.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yes, I am aware of this fact. We're consumed. No, hang on. You were supposed to be consumed. Let's see, what was the... I need to check what these things are, actually.
Warning.
Yes.
30 seconds of
Right,
oxygen
lead,
remaining.
great. This one should... No, never mind, it'll take long. It'll spend a little bit above 30 seconds, I believe.
Oxygen.
Now to the top.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yes, I am very much aware of this fact. And I'll head in through the sea track dock.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This thing. Ah, yeah, good. It belongs there. Make my copper wire. Sweet. Then we're to the next step. Oh, next step is actually getting materials, hang on. Let's see. Lubricant, I believe. Glass steel. Enamel glass. Okay, this is... I now realize why there was a spare computer chip in the storage. It was because that was for my prawn suit. There's no such thing as a spare computer chip. Non-vegetarian water. Yummy yum.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Now I just need food. Unfortunately, I can't eat the tiny penguins. Let's see it. First step, prawn suit. Nice. Second step, what is the missing pieces of steel and wiring kit? Wiring kit is easy to make. Bye bye prawn suit. Let's see. I believe I have enough silver for the wiring kit already. Now I just need to get the plasteel, which I should have spare because for some reason I made plenty of plasteel at some point. Probably for the massive housing module, but who knows. Let's see it. Sea-Track storage module. There we go. Oh! An enemy! I am victorious. I've already scanned that thing. Right, so it seems like this artifact is somewhere in these cave systems. Interesting. And there we have the piece of the sea-track that I need to plug in. Wait. And down here there was just some materials I wanted. Right, let's see. I need to see what upgrades have I unlocked for this prawn suit. Prawn suit has the drill arm, which I should have enough for. The depth module I probably don't, but maybe? I have the synthetic fibers, but I'm missing a ruby. I believe it was 4 diamonds and a lithium for this. There we go, the Bronze drill arm. Yeah, that's right, the upgrade terminals on the other side, because of course it is. Let's see. Yeah, that's the correct arm for the drill. Wait. So, now I need to replace the battery in here. Let's see here. And exit. There we go. Nice. And then we'll see what happens when I try to dock with another module attached. If I can... Right, let's see, how do I do this again? But if I stop this thing, then I pilot the storage module. This is how you use the storage module. You just swim around and now you hook it up. And now I have storage. We have 2 3x4s, a 3x6, and 5x3s, 2 5x3s. It's pretty decent storage. Now, I'll do this. And I'll do this. And I'll head in here. Now the question is, what happens when I try to exit through the back? Yes, that still works. And what's happened to these guys? They live. Or, well, they died, but they still exist. More like. Where did the other guy go? Pretty sure I ran over 2 of them. Featherfish. Yummy. Just need to prepare some lunch for my
New
little
creature
trip.
discovered.
Boomerang fish, come back. Right. Let's see. I didn't mean to enter this one. Right, I'm going to need more water, so that means more bladderfish. So I need to decide which of these I'm going to bring along. The prawn suit is of course more durable, can reach deeper depths, and it's freaking sick, but Sea Trek does have more storage. But that's of course its only useful ability, so I'll take the prawn suit. Just need to make myself some food for the trip. Let's go. Insert a bunch of materials, the iron cubes. I do not believe I'll need the pangolin because I will be heading to the sea floor, not the surface. And as far as I know, the pangolin is useless in water. I believe it also said so in the text itself. Old and spongy. Well, it's supposed to be cooked, so it shouldn't be. There we go. This thing is still too hurry. I keep pressing the wrong button. Now this is storage. Yeah, pretty decent storage. Let's just go. Now let's go for the pilot's last known position. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, yes. So the initial crush depth is 400 meters. That's more than enough for now. Let's see, sulfur. Not sure how much of the resources down here I need like more of. Oh. Did I find this thing last time? I have no recollection. Go away. But, well, there's a giant wreckage here. Let's go explore. Try to find an entrance. Yo, wait, I feel like the sound is a bit high. Let's see, where is this? Ambient volume, turn it about. Let's just turn everything down to 60. Whoa! Something like that. Let's turn everything down to 60 and the master volume to 50. Right. Metal salvage, good, that's titanium, and yeah, I can't get any further.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
spinefish?
decreased.
Spinefish. Spooky. I have apparently not... yeah, metal salvage. Right, so here we have a crash-landed ship. What's the name of this ship going to be? Two ships I can remember crashing on this planet is the Degassi and the Aurora. This is not the Aurora, possibly the Degassi, but at the same time I feel like that was only a two-person ship. This is definitely... I do not have a... Oh, oopsie. Laser cutter. I need a laser cutter. I can't get around this place without a laser cutter. Well, I can, but with difficulty. So I'm going to go back and get the laser cutter. I'm going to... Oh. Alright, this is the first place I've actually picked up metal salvage from. Well, that's neat, I guess. I'm gonna try to grab as much just resources that lie on the ground as I can before heading back. To make the laser cutter. Hello. Steel door, yep, I need laser cutter. Ooh, food and water, sweet. Oxygen. Battery. EDA. Let's just take it. Is it number 1? Oh, it's not numbered, so I don't think it's an issue if I listen to it. And we have something else. Parallel processing unit. Oh, that's apparently something I need to scan. Parallel processing unit. What machine could that be for? The crafted? I don't think so.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen
Welcome aboard,
efficiency
Captain.
decreased.
Da, 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 da. Right. I have plenty of inventory space in this guy, so let's try to pick up some stuff before we head back home. One thing I'm uncertain of if this is the region where I find the rubies. If it is, that's great. If not, okay. Right, no more room for metal salvage. This place is lithium, salt. These guys. Lithium, salt, quartz, sulfur. I need at least 1 sulfur. I'm not sure if I've already picked one up, so I'm going to look for another one. Just holes. Crystallized sulfur also spawns in the pockets of the exploded fish. I hate you. Okay, those guys have now become an annoyance. They make big scary sounds, so I don't like them. Hello? No, that's just an egg. I don't need that. Right. Ah, crystalline sulfur. These don't have maximum inventory. Sweet. Right, now I have the resources I need. And back. Where did you go? It just left. More crystalline sulfur. But inventory full for the titanium. Although that's not going to be an issue at all, considering how much titanium I've already picked up on this trip.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right. Immediately start by deconstructing the titanium. Think if I need any more titanium ingots or if I should just leave this as titanium pieces. I can make a couple of titanium ingots. They are extremely cheap in this game. That's nothing. There we go. Titanium. The Arctic peeper is deteriorating. Let's just consume it. That's this. Now to empty out the broad suit. Or sulfur and lithium. I needed copper, diamond, battery, some titanium. Let's just check the recipe while I'm here before I head out. Let's see. 2 diamonds and the rest I have on me, so did not need that, did not need all that sulfur. Tools, laser cutter. since I've already gotten so much metal salvage, hopefully there won't be too much more there for me to go all the way back here. It's not the right word. But, like, something can be a slog, that's at least one way to use the word, but to slog something. I feel like that's a way to say, like, carrying something heavy back, but I'm not entirely certain. Let's see here. But another word I also thought of was flog, but well, I'm not entirely certain that's a word right now, but also if it is a word, I think that might be to, like, whip someone really bad, which, you know, is not what I want to do right now. Usually not either, just to make that clear. The pilot's last known position, and the ship in its way. Oh, by the way, I could actually listen to this audio log I found, hang on. The Mercury 2.
I can only do repairs in spurts. It's so inefficient. The larger tools seem to set off seismic activity nearby. A crew came back telling stories of gigantic worms burrowing in the ice.
Oh.
I don't know what they were going on about. They were hypothermic and frostbitten because they walked back to avoid angering them. The ice shelf is probably a bit unstable and they got disoriented or something.
Yeah, sure.
Borrow from Diana. Orion's belt thermocouplings are not meant to be worked on in 20-minute spurts. If we break the process, we'll break the ship. But it's nice to hang out with Yasmin while we wait for the rumbles to stop. I hope she doesn't mind all my questions. I love hearing her voice.
Oh.
Her face lights up, and she's got the most expressive eyebrows. They're practically acrobats. The way she looks when talking about nuclear engineering is the same way I look at my grandmother's domades.
What?
The woman never sits down, though. She told me that she used to do decathlon in college, and I can believe it. She's like a bouncy ball, just all over the place. She makes rounds on the ship every day to see if people need help. I should do something nice for her. She's always helping everyone else. I wish I had a fraction of her energy.
Where was that thing I was supposed to have open? Right. Now I have the tools. Now I just need to find what I was supposed to use the tools for. Power cell, sweet. Always welcome. Gantry. Locked door. This ship is probably out of power. It's I'd expect it to be after so long in the sea. Da-da-da-da. I don't seem to be hitting where it looks like I'm supposed to be hitting, but that's fine. Ah, a laser cutter fragment. So if I didn't have it already, I would be stuck. Right. One metal salvage, a way outside. I need to go fill up my oxygen again. Should be the... Oh no, that's one step down and then it's straight out to the...
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
Yeah.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Don't worry, I'm fine. That was so... There's the breaker box I was supposed to carve open. And I have already used 17%. Okay, good. Not good. But it is the way things are. Aha, another one of these sent parallel processing units. For some reason. One more and then I'll find out what it's for. do 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 do. Titanium ingots, glowing picnic, Yasmin. Maybe with the guy that was talking in the other log. Let's see.
I finished the reactor checks. We dumped a ton of runoff, and we don't need the rods melting down. Then I helped with the scavenging, chopped some veggies with the cooks, and tried to help Diana, but she sent me down to engineering with Stefanos. I've been working with him the last few days. Stefanos. How to describe Stefanos? He's by far the most thorough engineer I've worked with, and no ego. He never leaves a job undone, no matter how late it is. I've never seen him awake before 11, and he always greets me by saying, Kalimera, Yasmin, in the sleepiest drawl. Not a morning person, that one. He listens with the slightest smile on his face and twirls this stray curl by his ear. He asks a billion questions, but I don't mind. He surprised me today. There's an empty room on the bridge, just a spot of negative space in the ship. He set a picnic there and said I need to relax. He even called me a busybody. There were these crazy glowing fungus things he found to set the ambiance. The most exciting part though, drum roll, he can jailbreak fabricators.
What?
He made a small batch of traditional Grecian dishes, but the craziest part? He managed to make a suitable falafel for me. I never thought I'd see a good falafel in deep space. Alhamdulillah. A quiet genius, that one. This planet may be a cold mistress, but maybe it isn't so bad.
Maybe not. But still, Stefanos shouldn't be jailbreaking fabricators. That will get you put in the naughty list of the company. And then they send hitmans. And then you get scurvy because that's just a natural progression of things, you know.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I speak from experience. Let's see where have I not explored on this ship? I think I've gotten up the third. No, the third stairwell leads outside now that I think about it. Also, it's a electric environment. Okay, extra food and water. Something I believe the people on this ship would need. Why haven't they eaten it? Although the way they are speaking, it seems like the ship was above water when they made those logs. So, you know, things might have changed a bit. Let's see. I feel like there should be more to explore in this place, but I don't know exactly where to go for that. I found 2 parallel processes, and I feel like it would make sense that I would find a third before I'm done here. Though I might of course be wrong, but I feel like I shouldn't be. There's a doorway, I think that's the one I reached through the vents. Down here is the room back there with the, nuclear fuel rod I found. Oh, my inventory's full, maybe I should head back. Let's see, just take a quick furrow. Quick and furrow are not usually used in the same sentence. Quick and thorough look of this place does not seem to be anything. Meaning I'm probably done in this section. I have a feeling that I might have found most of what I'm supposed to look for here. Check this place some more, there might be stuff here. Yeah.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So there are definitely more things to find. Just need to be a bit more thorough. Yep. We can of course also use the light. I guess this section I briefly looked into it, but I might not have found all there is to find there. See the hole in the ground, where does that lead? Is it just a way? Yeah, it seems to just be another way out or in. In this corner there was a wiring kit. Decent loot. But this leads me up here where, as far as I can tell, there isn't much. Guess I'll check the vent system again. Check that there are no alternative paths. The only path leads in here, which I feel should be somewhat more. There doesn't seem to be anything more. No, nothing. So the vent system is not where I'm supposed to go either. Then where am I supposed to go? Shelves are empty. Or screwing in the walls. What I can only consider to be the reactor room. Fields fully explored. This place is done. There's a strange upgrade receptacle, but it's empty. There's a way out over there. There's limited oxygen in my tank.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I don't know how much I'm going to just wander around. This place is also empty. This place leads out. Unless there's another secret entrance around the ship that leads to a section I have yet to explore. I think I might be done here. Two locked doors. Suspicious. And only 2 parallel processors units instead of 3, which would have actually given me the research. Intentional? Probably. It's at moments like these that I have no choice but to assume it's intentional. And consider that I might be done here. I'm going to take a look around the outside area, look for any extra ways in that I haven't explored, and then I'll probably have to cut it at this place. Leave, find somewhere else. I'd also have to beat up some of these annoying guys around. Alright, let's see. The top. No sign of any obvious holes. see the rear. Metal salvage in a pit down there. I don't need any more of those. These guys are around and I've been noticed. And I'm just gonna, you know what, come back. I'm gonna scan this thing. The Cryptocerchus, what kind of name is that? The Cryptocerchus is a large shark-like species easily identified by its carapace of thin bony plates. These plates are defensive bony structures that aid in heat absorption and getting attacked. These planes are defensive bony structures that aid in heat absorption among thermal events. It propels itself with wide-webbed flippers that displace massive amounts of water. The Cryptocerchus is a bit of a contradictory creature. The Cryptocerchus is a bit of a contradictory creature. Despite its fearsome appearance, it's more draw than bite. While territorial, the Cryptocerchus tend to retreat from confrontation after being attacked once. What? Let's see it. This is likely a form of agnostic posturing. Aggressive fauna tend to avoid fights if the probability of injury is too high. Avoid but can be handled in a pinch. Yeah. Though yes, I would rather avoid these things. They're a bit annoying. Right, so this side does not seem to have any other entrances. This top part does seem like a place where there should be an entrance. And also also this ship does seem like it's kind of snapped in half. So it's entirely possible that the rest of the things I'm looking for is, you know, is somewhere else. Probably down there. So with that in mind, I'm going to consider myself done with this thing for now. But I'm gonna look over here because what's this? Cool. Repair my beautiful little prawn suit. Gonna drink some water. It's the wrong button. And not the nutrient block yet, and I'm going to scan the tree spire. As hot gas pushes upwards through the planet's crust over thousands of years, densely packed magnesium aluminum-rich rock branch and split, resulting in these striking tree-like vent structures. The ecosystem that emerge in and around these vents is driven largely by the presence of chemosynthetic life forms, which ultimately attract the vibrant thermophilic coral seen lining the spire branches. Fascinating. Let's have a look around. This place seems like a deep place, so I need to be careful. Quartz crystals. Yeah, we have some titanium. I do not need any more of that. Oh, what's this? Can I head deep enough for this? What? Okay. Whoa. Let's see here. Careful, careful. Instead of having more, I can scan. These mushrooms can probably be scanned.
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
Tornado plates.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
And what's this? Is this gold or coal? Mineral distillery. The structure of this device and internal scans indicate a likely utility in processing and extracting minerals out of the water. The device is engineered to suck water into a superheated primary chamber. As the water boils, steam is forcefully condensed back into a separate chamber that releases the processed water back into the ocean. The minerals that are left behind are gathered in the attached container module. Obelisk. This artifact's function is poorly understood, but scans indicate it is generating a strong electromagnetic field. Some hypothesized functions: energy transfer device, geomagnetic scientific instrument, and communication network node. Interesting. Alright, so that's the things I found for him. Let's drill this copper node. Yummy copper. Do. I hear noises, but I don't know if those are actual enemies. Let's see it. Dump 2 metal salvage back in, so I actually have some inventory space as well. And then...
The vent garden
Ooh.
harvests geothermal energy to nurture the life that grows within.
Well, that's great. The bronze suit can't fit. Shoot.
Rising temperatures detected in mineral-rich fissure below.
Okay. Careful. Hopefully there's going to be oxygen inside, and hopefully there aren't going to be too many monsters inside. So I can't fit in with my prawn suit. Let's see, vent garden. You kind of want to read a bit about this thing. Right, there we go. So in the vent garden we have viral plants, redwort. This is just top. Huh. Let's grab a sample of the spire plant and the redwort and leave, because it seems to be that I'm running out of oxygen.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Quickly. Right, so.
Oxygen.
No, that was the wrong button. Right. Okay, so I got the spire clippings. Interesting. Vent gun. The vent gun is a stationary leviathan that anchors itself above thermal vents and houses aquatic flora inside its spell-shaped interior, including tentacles. 6 tentacles anchor the vent gun to the seafloor around vents. Each tentacle is capped by a set of thick curved hooks that grow downward, keeping the vent garden firmly in place. Transparent bell. The hollow bell of the vent garden has a narrow opening large enough to accommodate human entry. The vent garden feeds on thermophilic bacteria and other microorganisms that spew from the vent below. The top of the bell also has an opening that continuously releases water to maintain a consistent internal pressure. Fascinating. Reaper's wine glass. Looming raindrops. Can I get some samples of these things? No. Shame. Now, what are these things? They're not scannable. Orange. Okay, well that's interesting. Leviathan life form. And another one in the vicinity. I've already lost sight of it, which is slightly concerning. So let's just think about making my way up there, that I don't get consumed by it. Luckily the Reaper thing seems, or no, not Reaper, the Leviathan thing seems to be further away. Or copper. Nice. Alright, something bit me. Seems like it was just one of those stupid suches. Let's see. I have 3 inventory spots. I lost a single copper, which means I can mine another piece. See here. There we go. And then it was back to the base. Titanium. More. Okay, so this, to be fair, this is around the Omega facility area, whatever it was called, where they mine like stuff. So, come on. I need to head over there. I just had a realization. If I'm not mistaken, that's where I found the rubies. And last time I was down there, it was way too risky to like stay, because you know, pretty deep, limited amount of oxygen. But now I should be in a better position. Now I just need to find out where it was. Wrong way. Let's see, the north. My base is to the north, which means it's slightly over here that I should be finding the entrance. I believe, at least. I've lost my way. Oh, old fish. Oh. Yeah, creatures. I don't like that. Where's the way back? Okay, we have the crab thing. This. There's a light setup, so it should be around this region at least. Yep, here we are. The Omega Laboratories, or mining outpost, or whatever they called it. And now I can just jump in. Oh. Oh. I didn't know I could use... Oh. You can kind of sprint in this thing? It was barely any faster than walking.
200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
But there are rubies here, so... Is there anything I can drop to... Not immediately any more rubies I can see in this region either, and I can't just head back. I have enough rubies for the thing I was supposed to make now, so I don't need to worry. Uh-oh, that's bad. Don't wanna hit one of the elevator things when I'm using my boost. And we're out. Get disintegrated rock grub. Let's see. My stuff is over there. Assuming I can get up that easily enough, it might just be more efficient to pass across the island. Quick. Galina outcrop. Now this is not the best place to land in terms of like... Oh. Okay, never mind, this place is terrible. Cannot cross here. I need to keep going around until I find a possible ledge to jump up to. Nope, not there. Okay, here we are. At this point it's almost quicker just to use the sea. You. Hello. What? Then just jump straight into the sea. Up, up, and into the dock.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. I will now be making stuff. Right, let's see. Synthetic fibers, enamel glass, 2 and another ruby. Let's see. Enamel glass is lead. Oh, okay, never mind, it's maybe not easy anymore. First ingredient I mentioned. Yeah, I don't have any lead. Right. That's the wrong way. Wait. I need to head deeper to find some lead. Am I slower when I'm holding stuff? It kind of makes sense, but... I have 4 inventory slots. No. Argentine outcrops. Leverite. Limestone. Because of course that one's named after this stone type. And not just... Actually, Calaverite is probably a stone type. Type of rock. Nope. That should be Galena. Nope, that's Argentite. It's my Galena. Oh no, I want my Galena. Ah. Nice. Argentite. Calaverite. Argentite. Calaverite, Argentite. Argentite. Ah. Island. Still Argentite, still Argentite. There's just a bunch of silver there. There is some Galena, but in general it's mainly silver. We have a sea trek module. I cannot scan that because I do not have room for useless titanium at the moment. More limestone. Galena. And it was a single piece. I'll swim around a bit more hoping to find another one, but now I at least have the one lead I need. No, Argentite. C-track module, or no, not module, not even a module, it's just a C-track. Galena, not that sweet. A monster. Rather not get occupied with that one. Argentite, Mighty Bitter Pal, from which I can see what I believe to be Galena. No, that's Argentite. Oh, never mind, Galena. This is lithium. Good enough. So let's go to work. First step. Glass. Then enamel glass. Then thick inventory, yes. F module. At the moment there's nothing more. I could potentially invest in a... I'm going to invest in a storage module. Just because more storage on that guy is going to be quite useful. And worst case scenario, I can move it to another type of ship. Yeah, that's on the other side. Access upgrades. Now the crush depth is 700 meters. Which will pretty much allow me to go wherever I want to, I believe. Let's displace the titanium with copper. And some other resources. There we go. Grab the rest of the stuff from this prawn suit. No. Please let me back in. Okay. And storage. Just not enough room. Right. Titanium. I just need to find a way to use this titanium. At this point I have way too much of it. The upgrades. Prawn suit upgrades can be... What? They can be made here now? Oh. Interesting. Some locker could be potentially nice because, you know, carry one around if it's not too heavy. This module doesn't seem to be anything here. Tools, mineral detector, pretty much useless, I'd say. Pathfinder never used it, air bladder never either. So like, this is the parallel processing unit, which I cannot see the cost of yet. Think about it. 2 quantum lockers for 2 advanced wiring kits, that's 2 computer chips. I can afford it. Let's start off with 1, however, just to see how much inventory space it is. And whether I can place it down inside. Because if I can't, that is slightly annoying. Let's see here. Some locker, 2 titanium and an iron cube. Currently have enough titanium or iron cubes for it to not be a concern. Go. Right, let's see. It takes 4 spaces. Can't drop item here. Well, that's slightly annoying. Which means it will need to be placed somewhere by the entrance. However, one odd possibility I want to test out. Let's say I just fill this up. Portable storage. In which case, I don't really need to make 2. I just need 1. And to fill it up with, like, for example, that can be where I keep all my food and such. Problem is right now just that fact that I don't really have any food. Or I have food, I just don't have water. Which is another issue I need to solve. Some more titanium. Right. I would like to just make another upgrade for the sea truck. Don't need to do that immediately necessary. Let's see, the sea truck upgrades. The second one is kyanite nickel, the third one is still nickel and kyanite, so... that's a bronzite. Okay, so the second one is 2 rubies and an enamel glass. I can get more rubies. Synthetic fibers, I am not certain where I even found to begin with, so I'll need to check that. I believe I actually might have found it in the monster cave, but I can make it. Now another thing I need to find out. Can I make grow pots outside? I need to get... if I can plant that spire clipping, that's great. If not, I'll just have that inside the vent sucker, which might not be too much of a concern, but yes. Current thing, just get more galena. So I can make the sea truck upgrade and start driving that a bit around. Which means I'm going to need to find another hole. I believe that's Argentine in the ceiling. It is. Doesn't seem to be any ways further either from there. But down in the pits there are always, usually, always. What is that? I've seen it down in these pits, but I have no idea what kind of creature would lay them. If it is those cryptosucheuses, well, that's a great addition to my bioreactor. But if it isn't, I have no idea what it is. Still, I need to figure out if I can make those creature pools. If I can. Great way to test. Let's see. Here's another large pit I can use up. Hang on, first. Let's make sure I don't die of oxygen. Smokestacks. Kinda strange that they appear above the sea, but oh well. Let's see. Check the walls first, grab the bladderfish. With the 2 nutrient blocks, it's mainly water that I'm going to need, and it's also mainly water that you drain first.
Warning, passing 100 meters.
Yes.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I was about to make a statement, but do you need to, like, let's just say volume and thereby weight, because water is pretty dense? Do you need to consume a higher volume of water than the volume of food in your everyday life? And second question, can I take the resources this thing is supposed to be extracting? Please. Right, I believe I already found a secondary lead from the other one, so I should have enough, but I'll just make sure that this cave is drained of all galena deposits. Argentite. Lead. Also an opening. Let's see where does this lead. Nowhere particularly interesting. A fish egg. Okay, let's see how much inventory space does that take. 4. Well, putting it in the bioreactor anyways. It's nice to just have extra fuel. Let's see, any more galena deposits on the that should be galena. Oh, that was Argentite. That, however, is galena. There is a small difference to the shape of the outcrops, but it's minor. Difficult to see from distance. Argentite, no, that's galena. An angle matters because wrong angle and it looks more
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Depending on the angle you look at it, it might look more like Argentine and galena. Argentite cannot. It's also
30
works the other way
seconds of
around.
oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I know. Right, let's grab these two, take another look around. Leave. So I have now gotten 5 lead, which should be enough for now.
Warning.
Another
30
galena.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I know. Galena. Oop, titanium. And then we just head back. Bladderfish. Bladderfish is important.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I am aware. Radiant sieve coral. Fascinating. We swim through here
Welcome aboard, Captain.
and get to work. I need 2 glass, which means I might need more quartz than I currently possess. Yes, I seem to... No. I have just enough quartz, which means I'm going to need more. But not for the things I'm making right now. Emerald glass. Emerald glass. Last steel ingot, which I already should have somewhere in storage. And then we make the sea track depth upgrade, which is over here. Let's see, can I access the upgrades from here? Hello. Surely I should be able to access the upgrades. Guess not. Right. Exit the Z-truck. Upgrades. And now the crush depth is 300 meters, meaning I can head into the pit. To the pit. But before I head into the pit, I'm actually going to make myself some drinking water. Ouch, 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 ouch. Nice. Let's see here. Filtered water. Filtered water. Filtered water. Look, bladderfish. Find bladderfish first, just because yum. Place this in here and head out. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I can change the appearance. Gonna need to do that at some point, but not right now. It's now I'm headed to the pit. Is there a horn button? That's the wrong button. Do not press E. Oh. Noom. We're spiraling out of control. The sea truck has been hit. Right, so the small ribbon lands right outside there. Good to know. Right now, though, I will be descending into the pit to get myself some more gel sacks. Actually gonna have on or off. That's
Warning. Maximum depth
oh,
reached.
fake.
Hull damage imminent.
I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so I can hear stuff and it's freaking me out a bit. Since I can't go too deep, it's kind of difficult to find a place where I can safely park this thing. Let's try here.
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
Yeah.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I'm aware. Get sack. Glowing grass. Blueprint synthesized. Sweet. It's probably the aerogel, what's it called? I think it was that. See over here. Oxygen plant. Oh! What? What the fuck? Ow. Actually, before I even try to start scanning it, firstly, no! Not dropping the first aid kit. Actually, screw this. I'm running away. Where's my sea truck?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
What's that thing? Right. Yeah. Heading out. Fuel sack. I'm not sure if that's metal salvage or just this sea-trick storage room. Yep, that no a fabricate motion. Ooh. Interesting. Diamond. Fabricate module could be quite sweet. And diamonds equally so. Let's see here. Another diamond. And just need to get out. Back to the sea track. Watch out for that spike plant, even though I do want to scan it.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, I am very much aware, game. I'm very much aware. Right, let's see. Start depositing stuff. Make sure my inventory doesn't get full.
Robin, I have something important to share.
What is it,
Another
Alan?
artifact.
Yes, although
You cannot know for sure what it is, but it is certainly of significant import. I know.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Why are you so mean like that? That wasn't necessary. Oh, didn't even bother responding. You hurt his feelings. You hurt a poor robot person's feeling. So sad. Let's see. Diamonds galore. Unlike the previous game, I don't have to pay for these diamonds and get into massive debt. Because here I'm free. 'Cause I'm free. Free fallen. And these mineral fissures are great. Let's see. Might need to head back soon, I'm running out of... Again. Is it another fabricated module? No, story module. So pretty decent. I need to start turning up some of
30
these
seconds of oxygen remaining.
waypoints because I'm getting a bit confused from time to time.
Oxygen.
Let's see. Diamonds. Do this and then also deposit that. There's nothing more to deposit. Yum yum. Let's scan this thing. Broken Mandrake. Eh? Was a strange name. See here. Yoink. Fabricate module. Spike trap. Down. Piece of scheiße. Okay, I'm going to deep, too deep, too deep. Where's oxygen? Back to the sea tricks. I need oxygen. Not gonna grab this.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm aware, I'm aware. Did you stressing me out as well? Right. Gonna do a little bit more exploration here, but a decent amount of resources, especially considering all these gel sacks. Now I don't remember if I need rubies to make the air gel. I kinda hope not, because if I do, it's gonna be a lot of rubies. Here. Lithium, diamond, oxygen, gel sac. Fucking mandrakes. Some form of thermal fissure. Yoink. Oxygen plant. Chicken jockey. I gotta say that. Oh, there we have another spiky ones. Hate you. Storage module. Diamonds. Diamonds. Oxygen plant. Fabricate module. Storage module. Fabricate module. Storage module. We're 180, turning back. Need to get back to the sea trek. Get some oxygen along the way. And this one, which will replenish soon, hopefully.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Where's the sea trek? There it is. Waiting there was a bit risky, but I knew that it would replenish. Please,
30
fucking
seconds of
hell.
oxygen remaining.
I don't have time for this.
Oxygen.
Jesus Christ.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
That
remaining.
spike track hit me at this worst moment possible. Right, now. Immediate issue I'm noticing. I've filled up the sea trek storage module. Which means I'll have to empty it. Means I'll have to make a ton of new storage space to have room to empty it. There we go. Fabricate the module. Okay, let's just leave. The artifact Q59 is not accessible through this cave system, I don't think. So I'll have to find another way in there. I can try to make a small dash towards it, and well, could potentially be possible to get there, but not about going through some cave systems, which would immediately be potentially risky and leading me here, which I've already been, which means I don't think there's going to be a way through. So we're going back. Not risking dying. Right, let's see. Oh, careful. Gonna need a lot more of these coral plates because I'm running out of them. So I'm going to look for some. Hopefully I can find a decent outcrop and stop by, but if not, I'll just need to pick up what I can find. Oh! Nice outcrop. Ba-ba-bum. That's a pretty decent chunk. Where am I? Right. I think this is good. Unless I found another outcrop of table coral again, I'm not going to stop harvest anymore. I'm going to be on the lookout for what is this? That's one of those things. I think that's the mobile vehicle bay. An outcrop. And a shark. I want to get that shark on my tail. There we go. That should be enough table coral for a while. It's artifact. It's hidden somewhere. $74. I do believe this sea trek is repaired in storage, but if not, I'm going to have to repair it next time up at Otskes. It is getting a little bit injured, a little bit more than I prefer. Right, cool. I do wonder if I should perhaps move this moon pool or the sea truck dock, because having it lead straight into either a storage area or a workplace would probably be quite valuable. Right, let's see. Airgel requires rubies. Not the best. I have plenty of table core samples. I'm actually going to burn a bit of gold and copper just to use. I don't have enough gold to burn. Well, there's a bunch of stuff I need to make, it seems. Quiet. Right, let's see. This thing. It takes table coral samples, but I doubt that's going to be gonna be a use I want to have. Let's see. Top wired. Executive toy. Yeah. Sparvan spell I did. Yeah, that one's cool. Yes, there's something it's asking me to scan. Oh. Sam's spy painting drawing. Oh. I was just simply with something else. Entirely certain where. Right, let's start just swapping the batteries of most of these things, especially the things that have been used a bit. There we go. They can recharge. And I'll have to figure out what to do with the stuff. I want to try to find artifact Q59, so I'm going to do that immediately. I'm running out of all my food supplies. I really need to get one of those water purification plants up, because they are just so useful. I was going to look for palavarite outcrops now that I know that I need gold. Also possibly I'd say there's probably gold down in the pit. The artifact I'm looking for is somewhere right below me. Sod off. Right, let's see. Squeeze through the crack. Right, okay, that doesn't seem to work. There we go. Ah, gold. Fantastic. Another one of those eggs. Strange eggs. Q59 is still somewhere below me, which makes me believe that this is probably not an entrance, because I cannot get close. Let's see, that's dead end. More diamonds. Honestly, I don't really think I'm going to pick up any more diamonds. I have enough. Alright, let's see. honestly, I believe one possible entrance to the artifact I'm looking for could be around the illegal stuff. Oh, where the gold go? Let's see, Omega. I just need to find that outpost, which is down here. However, first we get some gold. Let's see, Q59. Is it at the depth of the area? Yeah, more or less. Which makes me believe that... Oh, it's even deeper actually. In which case there should be an entrance to the place I'm looking somewhere down here. What was the cost of the fabricator part? Plasteel free leaden computer chip. That's decently cheap. Now let's see, artifact. Oh, I lost track of it. Oh, there it is. Yes, it is still deeper. I need to pick up some ribs along the way for my aerogel, which I can use to make power. 15 geothermal plants. And probably the water purification plants. However, what I don't like is the crimson fish swimming around that makes me think I have seen rubies when it's just fish. Oh. Would you look at that? An entire ruby. I guess you call it. You should give me enough rubies for a little while. The water temperature is currently 1 degree. That honestly doesn't really sound realistic. The deeper you get, well, like the water is the densest at about 4 degrees Celsius.
Warning.
Meaning
100
that
meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
at about 4 degrees all the water should be sinking to the bottom. I need to cut it open. That's decent. So yeah, the heaviest water should sink to the bottom, and also I think that the caves like these wouldn't really drop to that low temperatures. Wouldn't be possible. What's this? PDA. Okay, that's a reading one. Let's see. Aurora wreckage located. Survivors confirmed. Altera has released voice recordings which confirm survivors of the Aurora crash. The transmission came from trade ship Sunbeam, which was passing nearby when it detected their SOS. The Altera were got only birds on the ship over. Looks like the two static survivors were moving in for a closer look. While the number of survivors is not yet known nor the true state of the ship, it is now known that she has landed with her hull largely intact on planet 4546b. Smaller than Earth and largely waterbound, it is thought the planet has a breathable atmosphere, and hopes have been raised all around. The Sunbeam is registered as a 5-seater cargo vessel, insufficient to evacuate the crew or cargo of the Aurora, but perhaps enough to assess the situation and reassure shareholders at home that their investment is secure. There's at least a 1-month delay on transmissions from that region of space. In the meantime, Altera is working on every possible solution, including an innovative idea to transmit the blueprints for a purpose-built rocket, which could be constructed using material salvaged from the Aurora, the planet itself. If the crew could begin their long journey home, now the rescue teams could meet them halfway, shaving off months for their return. Altera share prices rose to their quarterly high on the news. Can I swim up and through here? Seemingly not. I think this is meant to be off limits. the titanium, and I'm going to drill the gold because I'm going to need more of those, and that will also allow me to use up a bunch of the table coral, which I and then I believe I went to the bottom of this pit last time I was here, but I'll have to check it either way, since I don't remember. Since it's been so long since last I've seen my son. Let's do this monster. Yep. It's been so long. My highly valuable social property. Indeed. Just look at all the gold I have bathed in. It's so good for your skin. Just remember that it has to be liquid or it won't work. None of that gold solution. It seems like I haven't scanned more prawn suits than I needed. Interesting. Let's see. Artifact Q59 is this way. We're gonna have another drill arm. And for some reason I can't seem to get through with my... Look. It's a statue. And an egg.
This artifact could provide useful information. Processing.
Okay.
I can visualize a location where we may find an important component for my body. The image is hazy, but I am sure it is correct. A stark surface landscape, dangerously cold. Curved spires stretch to the sky.
Well, I know what that is. Alien statue.
Acquired.
This statue of unknown origin, assembled with precision out of a block of pure copper ore, appears to represent a creature of some sort and resemble the centaurs of ancient Greek mythology. Several theories have been posited. The statue could serve as a cultural marker denoting the presence or authority of a particular race or subgroup of an intelligent alien race. Possible religious artifact depicting a deity or otherwise noteworthy figure. Artistic expression, an invented form representing the imagined walk. Aliens.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Now what's this? Creature egg. I want that.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Thank you, PDA. I am aware of this. So I need to deposit something if I am to have enough room for that egg. Most likely, at least. Which is actually, hang on. I'm not just going to deposit a valuable gel sack. I'm going to eat it. And let's see, the rocket up. Inedible. Fascinating. That. Oh! Ah, yeah, this is the eggs of those crab-like things. Then I'm not going to take it. Can't be arsed. And then I am going to just again fill my inventory up before heading deeper. The prawns can fit another 4 items. Let's see if there are 4 specific items of value down here. We have. I have not been here before. And data box containing
Technology acquired.
headlamp, EPDA, was unexplained iron signature linked to the Aurora's disappearance. What? An unusual iron signature on the edge of altered space as scientists baffled, and some have drawn the connection with a similar echo detected around the time of Aurora's reported crash landing. How the two might be connected is an open question, and many in the scientific community maintain they are unrelated and explained by natural phenomenon, or even Altair secretly testing new technologies. Fuel has been added to the fire, but Altair's refusal to release its full data on the Aurora accident and recent indications from sources that they will be revising up their list of expected casualties, without revealing where this information is coming from. It has now been months since the sound went quiet with no new information. The salvage teams continue their long journey to 4546. Yes, because this ship was blown up. And we have walls filled with resources, yeah. A prawn suit. Crabman. Diamonds. Rubies. This place is filled with riches. More gold. Right, so there's titanium, there's gold, there's rubies, there's diamonds. I believe I saw, yep, there's copper. Is there silver? There's some silver. This place just seems to have everything. Or all the main materials at least. Except for, wait, lead. Surely there's lead down here as well, right? There's no reason why lead would be the only resource they do not give me plenty of. No way. They wouldn't be that mean to me, surely. Diamonds. An empty wall, a drill, rubies. Evil man. Argentite. You do? Anyway. Sorry. What the heck is this? Oh! Right, I think I remember. I think it said something about that they unearth rocks. Which means that they are unearthing rocks for me to find resources in. But still, I see no signs of a clear lead vein. And that's kind of annoying me. Currently, lead is the one resource that I am struggling the most to find. Is all the resources I'm using. So I guess the game wants lead to stay relatively rare for some reason. Hang on, let me just yeah, inventory full. Gold. Right, you know what? Let's just do it. Do something easy. Steal a creature and leave. Now I can raise another one up topside and have that on excavate things for me. Let's see. Titanium, drill. Other outcrop. Nice rock. Screen with no information generated. I wonder what's powering all these lights, because they are running and I feel like they shouldn't be. Right, let's see. Argentine. Oh. I guess this place has everything you need except for lead. Big middle finger to me. Wait, please have enough momentum. No. I need to find something to land on. Wait. Right. This place seems to be collapsing, not great. And I'm off because I kind of glossed over the fact that I actually got a recipe for iron batteries. The recipe just popped up after scanning the artifact because I was preoccupied with listening to the conversation and trying to read the thing. So yeah, I have the recipe for iron batteries now. Let's see, what do they cost? Are they a combination of silver and gold and iron cubes like last time? Or do they require lead just to be incredibly mean to me? Headlamp as well. That which has to have an iron battery. Iron batteries are gold, silver, and lithium this time around. Okay, so slightly more expensive. Though it should still be doable. Let's not try to cross the island, isn't worth it. Okay, let's try without. It's the... You can use the speed boost to traverse more or less vertically, but apart from that it's kinda trash. Really. Right. Now that we have the quantum lock here. Now architect, and the PK8 or whatever it's PK9? PK5? Hello, Alan.
How do humans cope with the loss of memories?
We don't.
Like forgetting someone's birthday? I don't know, it just happens.
No.
When you die, some quantity of knowledge is lost forever to the next generation. Isn't that?
I'm warning you, if you call humanity inefficient one more time, I will swim us both into the mouth of a Leviathan.
No, I
Is
won't.
that sarcasm? I am still having trouble differentiating.
How inefficient?
Efficiency aside, does the loss of knowledge not create complications?
Well, on a personal level, losing someone can be
That's not
traumatic,
knowledge.
but it's harder to process the idea of generational knowledge. Humans aren't networked, so we can't even be aware of what we're losing moment by moment. We try to learn from history. Maybe it's not ideal, but it's what we have.
What happens when you no longer have the memories of others to combine with your own?
You make your own memories and interpretations. You have to experience life as an autonomous being. Discover yourself.
That idea is foreign to me.
That idea is stupid. I don't want to have to live a life on my own. I want people to tell me what to do. I don't want to be an autonomous being. That sucks. Put me straight into the hive mind. Jack me and... Alan is so right. Except for that stupid name. Let's see. Computer chips. I'm just gonna do the simple solution and burn a lot of the ruby I have mined on the insects. Oh, and also I'm going to make the fabricate module for these trick. Gel. 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 I really don't have any of this air gel. But let's see. What was the cost of the... It was 3 lead. 3. A computer chip. And a plasteel bar, I believe. Let's see here. Does the plasteel require... It requires 2 lead. I currently only carry 1. There we go. Easy. Now the interesting part is going to be seeing if I can just drive the rafting module into the dock, or if I'll have to disengage the dock. Interesting to see. Let's see. Modules. Let's get the module. We not going to stand under it because it hurts to get that in the head, I think. Now we just take it all the way back to the sea truck. The question is how many. I do wonder if it's going to be able to stack more than the length of the bow or not. Wait, careful. Yes, it works. Sweet, and this also has a tiny storage locker. Sweet. That means I will be able to just craft things on the fly now. And let's try to empty the prawn suit, which will not be possible. Because I am running out of storage space. What can I make? Is there anything I can just burn all my stuff on? I need the hydraulic fluid, that's right. I need to get that done. Probably do it next time. That's what I'm going to need to explore to get a bridge up and running and explore more of the Arctic wastes. Maybe I should make a snow fox. Maybe I should make a snow fox. 2 magnetite and some lube. No, ruby, gel. See, what's that? Is the snow fox made here? No. Snow fox is made on the snow fox platform. That means I'm going to have to make that in situ. In which case I can just dump the resources needed to make it. Which was this, a battery, the titanium. Yeah, okay. That's those resources gathered. What else should I... I should also make the resources for the platform itself.
Sea fluid intake.
2 titanium and a mining kit. Which means 2 silver. Just dump this back in as well. Not this way. I really wish I built this place properly, but at this point, whatever. 2 titanium, mining kit. There is an upgrade I could make for the snow fox, might as well. Possibly, let's see. There's a yes, a jump module, 2 titanium and a yeah, let's do that. That will efficient or not, it's fun. At least it sounds fun. And it's a way to burn some of the materials I'm overflowing with. Which at the end of the day isn't that what it's all about. Not being completely stuffed of useless materials you can't really carry around like this. This one done. The second upgrade for the sea truck requires synthetic fibers. I could theoretically make those, but I wanted to try to plant the clippings. Power cell charger could be interesting. Assuming I have the resources for one of those. I mean, yeah, I do. See, 2 of these. Power cell charger also required 2 titanium. Fighting kit. Turn it into a advanced fighting kit. Turn that into something to put on the wall. other side, maybe. At the moment I have nothing to charge in it, and I probably never will, considering I will always just be charging the machines in the moon pool and the sea truck dock, but I should just have it anyways, so let's put in the clippings here, put some materials, and then go fishing for the supper. See, bladderfish. Bladderfish. I really need a better way to get, like, water. I need to figure out where I get the water filtration plant, because I feel like that has to exist.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I'm working on it. It just takes a little time. Bladderfish seems to be living in the cracks. You know, around the cracks at least. Oh, there we have one. Yoink, no. Let's just also take the people. You get some water from it, so the more of them I eat, the more extra water I'll have. It disappears, so I don't know where it went. Nope. Nope, not that way. Yeah, that seems fine.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, I missed the Cyclops voice. Give me cooked peeper. Make some filtered water. Using the membrane of the bladderfish. Because there's no way of just boiling water in this game. Especially not for the use of, like, let's say a nuclear reactor, which would definitely need some sort of cooling.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Definitely not. Right, so I have 2 water left. Hardly enough. I also have some hydrochloric acid, which in a pinch could work. Just sleep through the night. Big mirror. Wakey wake. This one isn't. Cannot be there anymore. There we go. Sea Dragon Leviathan, the Reaper Leviathan, the Ghost Leviathan. 3 main aggressive Leviathans in the previous game. Oh, the Mercury too! Ah, that's the ship. Yes, it seems it was the back half I found. Interesting. Well, I guess I have had enough for today, because the next part would definitely be to look towards the cold wastes. I could also go down there, but I want to do the cold waste first, because I think that is a pretty cool area. I like the coldness, and since I do have the cold suit, I should be doing better there, and with the snow fox it will also be quite fun. So, but since that's going to be a bit of a trip and I'm going to need to make a lot of stuff, just immediately realized that I should make sure that I bring like 4 gel sacks. I really should just empty this place out. Actually, let's just do that first. But also make sure that I sneak 4 gel sacks into the bring along chest, which I can't. let's leave one there. Because I'm going to need at least 4 of them for the hydraulic fluid, which I should probably make on the way over, but anyways. Now, current issue, I need to... Too many diamonds. I can't use all these diamonds. Jeez, I messed up. Don't drop stuff inside. Let's just deposit these 2 power cells there. That'll give me enough inventory space to grab 2 titanium. But at this point I am going to make the lockers up here. Same wall mounted locker. I wish it was more of a snap grid, because that's one thing that can be a little bit annoying. Going to snap this yourself. Like, look, let's start in this direction. First one that fits is about here. I think it was about here, but that one is slightly higher, so I need to do that again. Move this one. But now I can fit 4 gears on a single wall. Just shove all the diamonds in here. Call it diamond. Don't look at it. Right, let's see. Grab all the other spare diamonds I have. There we go. You can also make a titanium. No, let's not make titanium locker. Diamonds. That again, wrong button. Right, so organics, let's call it. That's where I will put the conductors and poison slash poison slash ant. So just to explain, organics, gel sacks, table core samples, spider plant clippings, stuff like organic stuff I'll use for crafting that could potentially be at least not the bulbs because they take too much room. The conductors, conductive materials, in this case specifically copper and gold. Into sulfur. Let's leave this down here. Meanwhile, poison slash ant will be silver and lead. Being because I intended it to say poison slash antimicrobial, which silver is silver's antimicrobial, although that might also be the case for copper. So I just can't remember which one of them it is the most. When I think of antimicrobial metals, I mainly think of silver, so you know. Which at this point, it might also be wrong, but if it is, don't correct me, please. Just let me live in ignorance. War stuff. So that's the gel sack. The gel sack I'll be keeping here. Let's just keep all those 3 gel sacks. For the fun of it. Poison. Diamonds. This. Organics. I'm going to need a chest for the rare minerals. Yeah, I mean, I might as well just rare minerals and have that be like lithium, lithium, magnetite, and rubies. Although that's definitely going to need to go on another wall. Rare minerals. Rare miner. Nope, wrong button. Sweet. With that, I have started sorting. Then I also need some. Like, I'll need some chests for like sorted processed materials, electronics, lube, whatever. That's not important right now. But now I've made the things I need to do. Artifact Q59 can be hidden. Alien distress call origin needs this show. Let's see, Delta Station dock I'll need because that's what I at home. That's quite nice to know. A fire robotics landing pad. I don't really need it, but I guess it's nice to have. The C-Truck modules can remain hidden as long as the C-Truck cabin is visible. I was going to change like the color of stuff, like let's just make all of my things red for like important places, blue for like stuff I own, green for like alien stuff. Yeah, this is good. Wrong button. Yes. I think this is good enough for now. I have done stuff and I'll be doing more. I will hopefully be back next week with this. Shouldn't be anything in the way, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.